just woke up today at, it's what now? I don't know. What's the time?
6:16.
It's 6:15. I woke up at like 5-ish to have breakfast because can't eat anything after 6. And then I took my tablets and just sitting now, just waiting. I might go back to sleep for a couple of hours because we don't have to be there until 11. So yeah, we're just sitting. I'm here with, hello.
What's up, you said?
How do you feel, Daddy?
It's surprising. Yeah, I feel calm. Collective, unlike you. I was excited. I'm calm, but you know what? So I've been waiting for this for 9 months, isn't it? I've been waiting for this for 9 months, so I'm just kind of trying to ready to put a face to the new baby. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm happy. And sly emotional. I can't really be too emotional, but
gosh,
I'm sly. Yeah, I mean, someone might put all the onions under my eyes and that.
It's okay. We won't tell anyone.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Big man don't cry, you know. I'm joking, but yeah, man. Kind of proud still. I think this is like the first time I can say, as a dad, obviously I'm a dad now. So the first time as a dad, I can finally be proud. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud that I'm my daughter today, so proud of Calypso is all going through with the cesarean and everything. So it's a big moment for us still. It's a very big moment for us. It's a serious moment for us. So yeah, as the man of the family, as the dad of the family, I'm proud of my family now. Yeah, man.
Thank you. Okay. Shame, man. He didn't even have to wake up now. I told him he can go back to sleep, but he wanted to stay up with me.
But no, that's why I went to read my Bible.
Oh gosh, okay, fine.
I have to make sure the day starts off correct, you know what I'm saying? Big things are going on today, you know.
Exactly.
God has to be in the midst of it, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Big things are going on today, man.
I am a bit tired though. Yeah. But it's fine, I'm more excited, so that's keeping me awake. Yeah, everything's done. I just we sterilized her dummies this morning and everything. And yeah, that's it. So we'll be back in a couple short hours when it's time to leave.
It's like, yeah, like it's one of them, like I'm being pranked. Mad, bro.
Hi guys, so right now we're on the way to, where are we going, Calypso? Huh? Look at the camera. Where are we going? The Rosewood. The what? The P ward. That's what I'm gonna know. The P ward. Let's see. We have the stuff. Calypso has a suitcase. She can't video right now because she's nervous. She can't talk right now. She's nervous. You can see her face. Behind the mask, timid, but you know, it's a good day, man. It's a good day. It's a very good day. We'll keep you updated on how the day goes. Yeah.
I'm trying to say to Nayeli.
What do you want to say to Nayeli?
I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to see your little face. I can't believe it's happening now.
Happening now, like today's the day. And in a few hours we're gonna see little baby Nayeli. You guys are gonna see Nayeli. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Right. Keep it updated. Part of the procedure, sorry mate, Yeah, just as a thought. You need an extra large. Just as a thought.
good for you.
Yeah. So your record looking good. You just I have to do is slap the kneecap. Yeah. See that? That's how it should sound. Yeah. Just put your hands straight, please. Yeah, you're pregnant. Yeah.
Gosh, Nayeli, what's your daddy doing? I look lovely. Oh my gosh. This is not okay. This is the face of being awake since 5 o'clock this morning. I couldn't sleep, so I haven't slept. I haven't eaten. Can't even have a cup of tea. Nothing. Well, it's all worth it, I guess, isn't it?
Don't laugh. Say something then.
I don't know what to say. I'm very nervous.
Okay. So how was the procedure? Having a needle in your back?
That was not nice. It wasn't pleasant.
It wasn't.
Oh my gosh, I can feel pressure
Do you feel pressure?
on my stomach. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that something's happening,
Yeah.
but there's no pain. So
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay. How do you feel about knowing that you're gonna see your daughter in less than like an hour or so, like less than that? How do you feel about that?
I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so joyful. I'm not even happy, I'm joyful. I have lots of joy. I'm just waiting for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to see. Oh my gosh, it feels weird, babe.
But
Oh my gosh.
Thank you. What does it feel like?
I don't know, because I can't move my legs. I can't move them.
Yeah.
I keep trying to lift up my leg and I can't.
You can't. Like, even like, can't you feel like nothing at all?
No, I can't feel anything.
So-
but I can feel someone touching my belly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you recommend the needle instead of was it general anesthetic?
Yeah, because if I had general anesthetic, I'd be asleep.
So do you recommend the needle then?
Yeah, you have to just go through that little bit of pain.
Yeah.
I was crying, but they were nice.
And from a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say in the pain?
The pain of the knee.
Yeah.
5.
5.
Yeah.
And how long did the burning, like this was it stinging, you
Just a
said?
few seconds, yeah.
Just a few seconds. And then until it went numb, how long?
It was quick.
Instant.
It was like 2 minutes.
Okay. Well, we'll talk again when Nayeli's here, yeah?
Love you.
Me too.
So it's been really hard to film because I've just been in so much pain and I've been exhausted and just hungry. So anyway, it's about 6 o'clock now, and Nayeli was born at 3:12, wasn't it? 3:12. And yeah, she's here. She's here with her daddy.
There goes Nayeli.
Hello, baby. Hi, pretty. She's just so perfect. She's wow. Do you have anything you want to say, Daddy? on so perfectly. I told them I wanted to breastfeed and everything, and they said okay. And then it was a bit hard for me at first because I couldn't pick her up when they were still stitching me and everything. And then she went with her dad to the recovery room, and I was still there and I had to wait. So it's a bit difficult. But when I could finally go and I could finally pick her up, yeah, she just latched on perfectly. I fed her. She fed for a good 10 minutes. And yeah, that was it. And now she's, oh my gosh, she's such a good baby. She's so calm and everything. She's just very curious, always opening her eyes, looking around. She's beautiful. Nayeli. Look at this pretty baby. I'm laying here with the princess. Nayeli. I don't know, she's asleep. We're at home now, thank God. Everything's fine. We got here yesterday at about 6 p.m. That's when we came home. So thank God I was able to come home a day after my C-section. So I only spent one night in the hospital. And yeah, it's just been so hard to try and record ever since I had the section, because oh my gosh, the pain is next level. Honestly, to all the mothers who have had C-sections, I don't even know what to say. I take my hat off to you. I really do. I was not expecting, I mean, obviously I was expecting pain and discomforts and all that, but nothing can prepare you until you actually go through it. Honestly, nothing can prepare you, isn't it? All this fuss over you, and I would do it again and again and again and again just to have you. She's so beautiful. She's gorgeous. I'm so like physically I'm in so much pain and discomfort, and my body's tired, but spiritually and emotionally I'm just, it's a beautiful feeling. It's a beautiful feeling to finally have her here with me. I mean, she's always been with me, but to just have her, to see her physically and hold her and hear her. So okay, so the C-section went well. The operation went well. They managed to do everything properly. How it went was, okay, first I went into theater by myself, and they gave me the injection in my back, anesthesia, and that burns. It was stinging when they put it in. It's very uncomfortable, and it's very hard to stay still because it's uncomfortable, and you have to go in a sort of crouch position for them to be able to do it properly. So I did that, and the tears just started falling down my face, and the lady was just holding my hands. There was one lady in front of me, and the man was doing it behind me. So she was just holding my hands, and she was like, it's okay, you're gonna be okay. And I was like, yeah, I need to tough it out. So they did that, and then as soon as it went in, like 30 seconds after they were done, I started to feel like my bum started to get warm where I was sitting, and then they put your legs on the bed, and it's very quick. Couple minutes afterwards, you start to feel a kind of numbness in your legs. And then after a few minutes, they spray you with a very cold spray. So they spray it on your arm first, and then they say, does that feel cold? And obviously I said, yes, it's cold. And then they spray it on your legs, and they say, do you feel the cold? And I couldn't feel the cold. So then that's how he knew it was working. So they test you like that, and then after a few minutes you just lose. I lost complete control from my belly down. I lost everything. Like, in my mind I was trying to lift up my leg, and my leg was not lifting up. It was so weird. It's a very strange feeling to be just stuck there, and you're laying down, and in my head I'm trying to lift up my leg whilst they're starting to operate on me. I'm trying to lift up my leg, and my leg is not lifting up. It's a very strange feeling. I've never felt that before. Now, they take away the pain, but they don't take away the pressure, the feeling of everything. So if you've had a C-section, you will know this. Like, when they start to cut you up and everything, and they moving the baby around, and they moving everything, and they start to pull her out, like, I could feel them doing that, but it doesn't hurt. You just feel pressure. And now and then I would lose, like, I would not lose my breath, but like I'd be like because you feel the pressure. It's a very strange feeling, you know. That operation was it's just the best way to describe it. I would say it was uncomfortable. It was very uncomfortable. And yes, it was. So obviously, and then afterwards they called in Malachi, and he was sitting next to me, and he was trying to comfort me and everything. Oh man, I love you. Mama loves you. What's wrong? She loves to pull these faces. She goes, what's wrong? So Malachi was sitting next to me, and then obviously they're operating and whatnot, and the screen was up, so I could not see anything. And then all of a sudden I just heard, it was fairly quick, I'd say like half an hour, not even, under half an hour. And then all of a sudden I just heard the male doctor. There was about, I'd say 3 or 4 of them, and I just heard the male doctor say, he was like, oh, hello you. And then it just clocked in my head. It was like, oh, they're getting her out, like it's now, she's gonna come out now. And literally after a few seconds, all I heard was wah, 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 wah. That's how she was crying. She's like wah, 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 wah. Weren't you? Yeah. And as soon as I heard that noise, I just started crying. I couldn't stop the tears coming down from my eyes. I just started crying. It was just unreal. It's just heavenly. It's out of this world, the feeling you get when you hear your baby for the first time. And I couldn't see her. It was so frustrating. I couldn't see her. And they took her, obviously, and the woman that was standing next to me the whole time, the nurse, she was very helpful. I think she was more emotionally supportive. She was there to be more emotionally supportive throughout the whole thing. And she was like, oh, do you want a picture? And she took the phone from Malachi, and she went and took a picture of Nayeli. I'm going to put it up here. She took a picture, and she came back and showed us. And yeah, I was like, oh, I saw her on the phone. I was like, what? And then they gave her to Malachi and they said congratulations and everything. And all they were saying was, oh, she's got lots of hair. She's got lots of hair. Which she does. Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely. Oh. So then, then Malachi had her. Malachi was holding her. And it was frustrating to me because I was laying down on the table and I couldn't lift up to see her. So it was hard for him to put her at an angle where I can see her face properly. So that was very frustrating. The fact that I couldn't see her and everyone's talking and they're like, oh, and I'm like, I just want to see her. Like someone show her to me. And then she stopped crying when her dad started talking to her. And yes, that was it. And so they were stitching me up. And as they were stitching me up, they said she can go into the next room with her dad. And he took her. And he made a little video, which I will put on here now.
Calypso's just been done. She got stitched up. She had her cesarean. And we have... Who do we have right here? We have... I don't know if I can... Who is she? I can't show you. Hold on. We have baby Nayeli. Say hello, Nayeli. Say hello. Say wagwan. Say wagwan. Yeah, baby Nayeli's born, man. She took my nose. Cute little something. A little princess, huh? She's here now. Yeah, so Calypso's just getting stitched up and the rest of the stuff going on. But me and Nayeli are just out here, just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling. Yeah.
So he took her then, and yes, you went with daddy, didn't you? You went with your daddy and mama had to stay there. And it was so annoying. I just wanted to see you. I just wanted to come to you and hold you. Yeah, I did. And she was there and her eyes were wide open. She was just looking at everything. She's such an attentive baby. When she's awake, her eyes are just everywhere and she focuses a lot, and she's just very intelligent. So then after they stitched me up and everything, they shifted me onto the next bed and they took me into the room where she was. But when I got there, my blood pressure started to drop. I'm not sure why. And I started to feel a bit sicky. Like I started to feel a bit out of it. They were even trying to talk to me, and like I would looking at them. I could hear them and I could see them perfectly fine and everything, but I wasn't feeling well at all. So they still didn't feel comfortable giving her to me. And I was laying down. And they said, we can't sit you up yet until your blood pressure goes up. We're just waiting. So every 2 minutes or so, they would come and check my blood pressure to see if it was going up. And thankfully, after a few minutes, it helped. So that was fine. And then they sat me up and finally I could hold my baby. It was so annoying having to wait so long because I could hear her when I would look to the side and see her in her dad's arms. She was going she was hungry. I knew she was hungry, and I was like, I just want to hold her. I just want to feed her. And as soon as they put her in my arms, the second they did, she just latched on to the boob so nicely, perfectly. They were so surprised. They looked at her and they were like, wow, okay then. She just latched on so perfectly, didn't need no help or anything. She knew exactly what to do, didn't you? You did. And you were like, enjoying that milk. Yeah. So then, yes, and then after that, everything was fine. They checked me and baby and everything was fine, so they could take us to the room where we would be staying for the night. And they took us there, and she was born at 12 past 3 in the afternoon, 12 minutes past 3, on the 23rd of March 2021. So they took us there, and we were just relaxing with her, just chilling with her. I was recovering, waiting to get some feeling back in my legs, and yeah, that was it. We were just doing everything from there, weren't we? But everything went well, thank God. I mean, after we spent one night there, everything was fine with her, everything was fine with me. She's feeding properly. They did the checkup on her head to toe to check if everything's okay. They checked her, they checked me, everything was fine with her. So the next day at about 5 p.m. they discharged us. And we were able to come home. And it's very sore by my scar where they did the operation. It's very, very, very sore, and it's hard to get up and walk and do things. So that's the only downside to it. But honestly, it doesn't bother me. The pain, I can manage it, and emotionally and mentally, it's a big thing. It's a huge thing to have your baby taken out of your body, but it helps to have her here. To just that's the reward for me. The reward, obviously it is from all this. I get to have you. Yeah, I get to have you. And she's just amazing. The whole night, the first night in the hospital, she was amazing. She is a very calm baby in general. She's a very calm, relaxed baby. She doesn't cry. The only time she cried the first day when she was born was when we would change her nappy, because I don't think she likes the wet wipes on her bum. It's a bit cold, so she would, and not even cry, she'd just fuss, like she'd go rah, 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 start fussing. But then as soon as you close the nappy, everything, she's fine. So the first night, yeah, she was okay. She sleeps a lot. She was sleeping a lot, and I had to wake her up to feed her. But trust me, when she wants the titi, she wants it, and she shows you that she wants it. She won't cry for it, but she'll start eating her hands and going everywhere. So I can hear that, and I know that she's hungry. And then I feed her. She latches on perfectly and goes back to sleep. That's it. So first night, that's all she did. She didn't even cry, not even once. She just wakes up by herself and starts making those noises. And then the night when we came home, that was a bit, it was a bit complicated because she doesn't like to be by herself. She doesn't like to be put somewhere and then left by herself to sleep. She doesn't like that. She likes to sleep with me or her dad, and just she likes to be cuddled and reassured that someone is there. She didn't like being in her cot, so when we put her down in her cot, she started crying and she wanted to be picked up again. So the first night we sort of took it in turns, like her dad would hold her and stay with her, and then I would sleep a bit, and then I would wake up and I would hold her, and then he would sleep. So we kind of took it in turns for the night. But then today we sussed out that we rather just put her in the Moses basket, because it's a bit smaller and you can sort of make a little cup with her blankets and everything. It's more comfortable, so she does sleep there. She does like being in the Moses basket, sleeping there. So we put her there, didn't we? Yeah. So we put her there and she sleeps there perfectly fine. So we figured it out. No cot for you just yet. She doesn't like the space. I think it's very spacious and it's quite lonely. So she's unsure about that. But in the Moses basket now, she sleeps perfectly fine. And obviously during the day or when we awake and when we're chilling with her, she can lay here next to us. And yeah, other than that, everything's fine. The midwives came to see her today, 2 of them, and they checked her. Everything's fine with her. Everything's fine with me. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. What a blessing you are. I love her so much. She's the best thing that I've ever had in the whole world. I just love her. Never, ever, 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 ever felt love like this. It's beyond me, honestly. So, it's a bit big on her. She likes to pull her arms inside of the clothes. Don't you? Yeah. Yeah. No, she's amazing. So that's our little update, and obviously mom is very tired. Can you tell? But we're very happy. I mean, we have her. How could we not be happy? Isn't it? Yeah. So that's it. Her next appointment is when she'll be 5 days old at the midwife center. So yeah, that's it for us, isn't it, baby? Say bye. She still doesn't care. Okay, everyone, thanks for watching, and we'll be back. I will try to make more videos because I do want to keep these memories and keep everything alive, especially for her to watch back someday. So thank you for watching, and see us in our next video.